Hello, this is Z, and welcome to Healing with Z, a space of intentional living where we find natural ways to take care of the mind, the body, and the soul. So, today I am going to tell you guys what my experience was when I decided to get on Keppra. So on July 1st, I had a seizure. I was sitting at this desk, and all of a sudden I had this feeling that something was not quite right. And my kids were here playing, so I decided that I wanted to go into a safe space, into my bedroom, where they will not hear anything if anything were to happen. So as I got up and I walked to the bedroom, I collapsed. My daughter heard the sound of me like hitting the floor. She got up, she went and checked and found me seizing. She then called 911. They came because my husband wasn't here. He was on his exercise things that he does. He jogs, and he was doing one of those. And so I came to probably like 20 minutes later, and EMS was in my living room. So because of that incident and the fact that my 9-year-old had to call 911, and both of my kids, I have a boy that's 6 and my daughter who's 9, were able to witness me have a seizure, I was like, you know what? Let me just try Keppra. Let me try it. My husband has been nagging me for months to give it a chance and see if it's going to stop the seizures. So now I've been apprehensive about this because I am in these epilepsy groups, and everybody is on all sorts of medication, and this medication is not curing. It is not curing it. It's not helping in a way, because people still experience seizures, and not just the experiencing of seizures, but they also have other side effects also. So I was like, I didn't want to take this medication. But then because of what happened on the 1st of July, I was like, okay, you know what? Instead of just thinking about me and how this is going to affect me, let me just give it a try, because I did not want another incident to happen where my child has to call 911, or either one of them see me go through something like that again. So I got on Keppra on July 2nd. If I tell you that the side effects were immediate, the side effects were immediate. I took that pill. 30 minutes after I took that pill, I was drowsy. I was ready to go to sleep, and I thought that, oh, it's a good thing because, I will not have trouble sleeping, because I had read that the side effects of Keppra was the fact that it causes insomnia, So I was like, oh, I guess I'm one of the lucky ones, because, I popped this thing and right away, 30 minutes, I'm like ready to go to sleep. Okay, so that happened. And then what I noticed on day 2, I was like, okay, I take this pill, I'm ready to go to sleep. I go to bed at like 9, I'm up at 12, and I cannot sleep for the rest of the night. I was like, okay, what is this? And I thought, okay, let me just give it a chance, right? Let me give it a chance and see how it is going to go as I continue taking it. So I continue taking it. Week 2, I started having some emotions that I'm not familiar with. And I'm like, wait a second. No. I'm not one of those people that like get all like emotional. And yes, I'm a Cancer. Yes, we are emotional. But I'm African. Like, no, we are just, not we like that. So I started feeling these emotions that I wasn't familiar with. Like, it was just be sad and crying and, just get mad, like for no reason, and, like be short-tempered and all of this. So I went to my primary care physician, and I was like, okay, this is happening. I took this pill. Now I cannot sleep at night, and I cannot, control my emotions. Like, what's going on? And she was like, okay, you know what? Here. Then they prescribed me anti-depressants for the, emotions, and sleeping medication. So mind you, I've never taken a pill in my adult life. This Keppra was the very first pill that I have taken in my adult life. I have 2 kids. I birthed both of them unmedicated because I know the side effects of these medications, and I'd rather just go through whatever I'm going through and then have my body, like help it, fix whatever situation is going on with it, So I've always been into natural living. If I have a headache, I will drink water or I will go and lay down. If I don't feel well, like my stomach is upset, I get, make tea and put ginger in it. That's the type of person that I am. But for the sake of my kids and my husband, who has been nagging me to try it, I was like, okay, let me try this medication. But now I find myself being prescribed 2 more medications to offset the side effects of this one medication. And I was like, no, I don't want to be a pill popper for the rest of my life. I don't want to do that. I have kids. I needed to be present for my children. So I decided that, you know what? No, I don't want this. So come August, I was like, I am going to wean myself off of this, and I'm going to find a way to help my body. Because from my understanding is that my body was whispering to me that something is off balance. Me putting this medication in it was trying to suppress whatever it was trying to tell me. That's how I see it. That's the type of person that I am, So it's like, okay, something is off balance. I need to listen instead of suppress. So slowly I decided to get off Keppra in August. And so because I was traveling abroad to South Africa in September, I decided that, okay, I'm gonna cut the pill in like little pieces, and then I'm gonna take little pieces each day to slowly wean off of it and not immediately just get off of it, so that in case something happened, I'm not abroad and like get into an emergent situation while I'm there. Because first of all, where I was going, there's no 911 there, and I was traveling by myself. So if anything were to happen, I would be there by myself. So it's like, okay, I am going to wean off, but not completely get off this medication until I get back into the United States. So all of August, I was at 250 mg. Once a day 250 mg, and then like in September I was on 62.8. I cut the pill even more to 62.5 mg once a day. So I did that all of September while I was abroad, and then when I came home, like on September 30th was the last pill that I took. And so I just feel so much better now that I'm no longer on that. And today it's October 21st, so it's been 21 days since I've been medicine free, since I've been clear-minded, like my emotions are regulated, like I'm all good now. I'm all good. So I am going to explain to you guys what happened between October 1st and October 21, like what I'm eating, how I'm sleeping, what I'm doing just to help myself and to listen to my body, like, just to help myself not have to take this toxic medication, as well as feeding my body and listening to it. Because I believe my body is intelligent and it knows what to do to heal itself. I just need to listen to it. And that is what I'm trying to do. But we will talk more in the next video. Thank you for being here.